Yo, good evening all. How are we doing? Wow, the chat's already active, huh? Lambra, 2 hours early this time, huh? You're breaking records every single stream now, if you're even still hanging around. Mason, Piotr, Roman, Phoenix. Phoenix, why are you awake? Out of curiosity. What time is it in India? What's up, John? Francois? Chase, welcome. Demonte, welcome. Copter, welcome. Sadesh, welcome. Leo, welcome. Jimmy, welcome. Looks like we got, wow, 64 people in here already. What's up, the Virgo Trader? How are you? Brad, Smokey, leave us any money? Yeah, that guy makes some serious cash. Let's see. You're guessing already that I'm up 255. No, I haven't taken a trade. Guys, I didn't take a trade all day today. All day. I took the day off. I wrote that pre-market trading plan, watched the market for about an hour, and then just kind of sat on the sidelines and enjoyed my 1500 that I made last night. What's up, Ricky? How are you? No, Phoenix, I appreciate you tuning in. Just what time is it there? I mean, what, you got like a 7-hour difference? Is it like 2 a.m.? 3 a.m.? What's up, Pegs? How are you? Hey, what's up, GP? How are you? It's 5 a.m., Phoenix? Oh, man, that's early. Good on you for tuning in. Good on you. We still got people slowly filing in, so we're kind of just chilling right now. Market's in the middle of nowhere for me, nowhere I'd like to execute. ES is kind of at a level, kind of chopping this 65 area. But I'm still not interested just yet. So we're going to hang out for a little bit. Probably wait until the hour, Prince, and see what we can get. See what we get on that 30-minute Asia opening range. Helicopter, a 10K trade. I don't know if we're going to get that tonight, brother. I mean, we can try. That would be great. Don't get me wrong. Hey, Trader Matt, thanks for the membership. Hey, by the way, make sure you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile and that you've joined Level Up Discord, and you'll have access to my pre-market trading plans. If you don't know how to do that, just either DM myself or Mac in Discord, and we can walk you through the process. Education, Romeo. Educational stream incoming? Yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, cheers, Trader Matt. Guys, I have noticed the bots have infiltrated Level Up Discord. Like, pretty bad. So just be on alert. There's a lot of copycat Albus, a lot of copycat... a lot of copycat Wes's, a lot of copycat Macs running around. If you want, you can send a friend request to each of us so that you know which account is us and which account is not. That's probably going to be the best way to identify it. But just be on alert that it is happening. If anyone reaches out to you from one of our names privately, chances are it's a bot. Without you messaging us first. We're never going to sell you anything. Don't the bots have to pay for access? Not to the Discord. They found a way to get through the CAPTCHA, apparently. Discord's got some smart bots. You know, you gotta be on alert. But generally you can tell, like punctuation marks in the middle of a name, repeating letters in the middle of a name, capitalized letters that aren't capitalized in the name. 5 contract long this open. I mean, we're trading right back up into central pivot. So I'm not, I mean, there's 30 points there up to central pivot. Yeah, we don't have a paywall in our Discord though. It's a free Discord. It's a free Discord. So anybody can join. And on that note, if you haven't joined Level Up Discord, we do have a free trading community. Lots of good traders in there. If you'd like to join and hang out with traders during the day to talk through your trades and what you're seeing, how you're feeling, nice supporting group, feel free to join. Link in the description down below the video. Wow, we're rolling on 100 people almost in here already. Yeah, that was the one perk that I could reward those people that support the YouTube channel on that level that I could think of at the time. So that would pay it back. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that you'll get your $5 back kind of deal. It stinks to charge for it, but it was the only thing that I could think of. And so we did it really, really cheap, and it gives you access to my pre-market trading plans, which people seem to enjoy. I'll pull one over later so that everybody can see what all it involves. I'll pull over today's so that we can go over today's price action and we can see how accurate I was on the thing. The next Wheeling stream, no, definitely not, Ricky. 2 entirely different people, 2 entirely different traders. Phoenix, that's never going to happen. That is never going to happen. Well, welcome to all 100 of you tuned in right now. I'm going to be waiting a little bit to see if I can catch a trade or not. I'm not real anxious to get into a trade. Yeah, Romeo, look, I'm not looking to be in any drama or anything like that. Hey, Honky Stonk Blues, how are you? I'll just stay in my own lane. Like I said, I don't pay attention to any other trading streamers, really. I'll tune into Pine Tree from time to time just to say what's up and see how he's doing, because I think he's a good dude. I respect him. But other than that, I really don't watch any YouTube streamers at all. It just adds noise to what I'm already thinking. We are bots, Max says. It just adds noise and confusion into my trading, and I like to simplify things as much as possible. I don't need 5 million different things pulling me 2 million different ways. What I do is it works for me, so I'm gonna stick to it. Maya, I never had a mentor online. I taught myself for the most part, right? Like the one person who taught me a little bit about trading, entirely different kind of trading. He was a bonds trader, but that was before I started looking at charts. So I did have somebody who taught me like the ropes, but everything else is self-taught. Copter, it was nice. I worked on other things around the house. I didn't take any trades today at all. I just took my 1,500 that I made on stream last night, and that was good enough for me. Good start to the week. I was happy with it. So we're fine. I even took like a nap this afternoon, which was lovely. The grind has been real lately. These streams have been going till about midnight my time, and then I wake up at 6 a.m., 5:30 in the morning, and do it all over again on repeat, and it's been like that for months now. So it's starting to catch up to me a little bit. You could probably tell by the end of the stream last night, my eyes were getting heavy, my brain was foggy. So I've hit kind of a wall, but we grind, we power through. And now that people, I want to get those pre-market trading plans out too, so I got to make sure that I'm up and on top of it, kind of, and alert. So every now and then I'll just have to catch up on some sleep, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Trade stream. Oh, you're getting mid rolls? Yeah, I don't know. I thought we turned those off. How often are they popping up? Let me know if they keep popping up throughout the stream, and because we definitely don't want that going on. So YouTube's banking off that, right? No, Ricky, I'm a full-time futures trader. I'm a trader for a living. Mason needs his fish and chips. I mean, sure. No, the ads don't pay enough to warrant like constant interruptions. Like if you're getting a lot of mid-roll ads, just let me know. What's up, Tim? How are you? Oh, Mason. Yeah, trade stream. Mason is my editor. Like everything that you see is a two-man team. There's no business behind it or anything like that, really. What's up, AJ? How are you? Welcome to the stream, guys. Wow, we already got 130 people in here. We gonna go for a record tonight? Did you guys call all your friends and tell them, hey, come hang out? Like, what's going on? Every stream is just picking up steam. Send some Miami vibes, Brad says. Ready to copy trade and get wrecked, Honky Stonk says. Yeah, guys, if you could, smash that thumbs up button for me for the YouTube algo. Can't thank you all enough for tuning in. Thank you all for the support. The acceleration on my channel has been unreal. The Virgo Trader. I've been streaming since we're coming up on 1 full year now. We're coming up on 1 full year. Some alligator vibes from Florida, Piotr. Okay. Oh, thanks, the Virgo Trader. I appreciate the kind words. I'm just hanging out with you guys, being myself. The whole WesleyEmeraldGate Reddit fan. I have a fan group on Reddit. Guys, my only social media is this YouTube channel. I don't know what's going on here. All right. You got the alligators everywhere in the retention ponds. Yeah, I kind of remember, Piotr, when I lived in Charleston, South Carolina, there were gators all over the place. The golf courses were the best. Yeah, Brad, Miami's nice. Miami's nice. Jimmy, one of them had 2 to 3 times the amount of normal views today. This is, Jimmy, it's been like this for like 3 weeks. It's just been a constant like uptick in the views. You came into the stream at the wrong time, Copter. Yeah, I don't know what's going on gold. I haven't looked at it. Holy. So 33.05 looks like it held all the way back. Wow, that's like a $50 move. I mean, these are 15-minute candles here, so I guess it's just been up all day for the most part since this morning. A little bit pre-market here. Algos are picking up. What am I lying down? The Virgo trader says. Look, if you're new here, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. I've been doing it for 4 years. My main ticker symbol is the Nasdaq. I mainly trade the Nasdaq. It's what I look at the most. It's what I'm most comfortable with as far as executing a lot on. But I don't trade. I don't place a lot of trades. I'm not one of these guys who's slinging. I'm really risk averse. I average about $1,000 to $2,000 a day. Like that's about where I'm at. What's up, Indian Burn? How are you? But my trading's really boring. I'm not gonna lie. It's really boring. I'm not one of these guys slinging 20 accounts or copy trading 20 accounts. I'm not trading a whole lot of size. It's 1 to 3 minis maybe at most. What's up, Lim? How are you? 512. All my accounts are 50K accounts. All of them. But they're all pretty well established. The only one that's not really established is my Lucid account, which is actually just got passed and is funded now. So I'm just waiting on the funded account to be activated. Andre, like it's give or take, right? Like that's the average range. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. I do have red days, you know. I just try to keep my red days really small. Like I try to never lose more than $500 to $700 in a given session. Usually when I hit that mark, I close it down for the day and just come back the next day. But I usually take somewhere between 3 and 5 trades a day. If I'm trading more than that, I know I'm not trading well, generally. Indian Burn, I didn't trade today. Took 0 trades today. We got 150 people in here already. Welcome all. If you want to support my channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to, we got a free trading community on Discord. It's called Level Up. Link in the description down below the video. Welcome everybody. All right, we're kind of starting to open up here. Let's see if the ES, where the ES is. If the ES can crack back below the Kelp mid here, which is a 200 period moving average, I'm not opposed to looking for shorts. Yeah, I mean, it does. So if you don't activate it, it does charge you a rebill. For sure. Phoenix, we near 2K already? What do you mean we're near 2K already? Oh, on the sub count? How many subscribers to the channel? Yeah, we're closely approaching that. I mean, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility to reach that by tomorrow, depending upon how long I stay on these streams. It seems like the later I stay on, the more it picks up towards the end of the stream. Like when I'm fading, everything's picking up and ramping up. RB. So we had an application in for Take Profit Trader. They told us we need 5K subs in order to get an affiliate code. We're trying to get one for you guys, I promise. What's up, Zen Zen? How are you? But they denied our application, unfortunately. All right, we got that strong break back below 65 on the ES. It's kind of, the NQ is just kind of in the middle of nowhere, though. This is kind of a GFZ. Let's see where interest is. We do got a block down here at 800. Got some interest up here from 945 to 960 as well. It seems like there's more interest to the top side right now, back up into 920 at least. So I'm thinking probably more upside. Central pivot is just below 900. No, Phoenix, that's not what GFZ equals. It does not equal go full size zone. It does not. I mean, guys, we could legitimately reach, I don't know, 2K subs by tomorrow. That would be amazing. I was looking at the YouTube analytics page today, and it was like over 1,100 new subscribers in the last 28 days. So it's been a wild ride the last few weeks. Wild. All right, well, while the market's deciding what it wants to do, I'll give you guys a look at what my pre-market trading plan said this morning. Just so you can get a feel for what they look like and what I'm seeing pre-market. All right, let's drag the Discord over. All right, so this was my pre-market trading plan, time-stamped an hour before market open, 50 minutes before market open. My plan was today to get the read off of 22,900. If price was trading above 900, I was looking for a long entry. Long entry was coming in at 22,920. The short entry was coming in at 22,890 if we broke below that level. The targets to the long side were going to be 970, 23,020, and 23,100 for the extended targets. And then my targets to the short side were going to be 840, 780, and 660. I put these trading plans out before the pre-market every morning with my levels and what I'm seeing pre-market is going to happen. Let's go to the market open this morning. All right, so we had the initial sell-off. That 900 level held. So if you caught the long, target 1 was hit for 50 points. And then if the market really held below and retested 900 on the short side, I guess 2 of the lower targets hit, but this is kind of messy. You probably would have been stopped out at least once here on this trade. But overall, my read was pretty good, it looks like. Not too bad, right? Looks like you got 2 targets that, well, just shy of the second target to the downside. So this one missed by what? Oh, no, it did hit. Almost to the tick. What's up, Smokey? How are you? You did catch the long Indian burn? Okay. Hey, Kevin, thanks for the membership. Hopefully you heard what I said earlier about linking your YouTube account to your Discord profile. That way you have access to those pre-market trading plans. Can I show ES, Chief Pepsi? Yeah, ES is right here. Are you talking about seeing my levels on ES? Is that what we're talking about? Okay, Kevin. Yeah, make sure that you link your Discord profile and your YouTube account together, and that will give you access to the pre-market trading plan and level up Discord. What's up, Bruce? How are you? Now wifey says no cuddles? Wait, what's going on, Copter, over there? Oh, man. Oh, Leo, I haven't updated my ES levels. Like I said, I was not at the charts a whole lot today. So technically we're sitting at my last level that I have drawn here. But this is kind of what it looks like. Hey, Phoenix, thanks for the gift. Thanks for the gifted. Appreciate you. But that's what I have as far as ES levels are concerned right now. I'll probably plot some to the north side tomorrow morning. I'll try to work out something above all-time highs and up through to all-time highs. But that's what I have right now. Oh, no, Dr. Phil, that stinks. I'm sorry. A 12K profit account? Yikes. We've all been there. Mason, the alert box isn't working? What do you mean? I didn't see that last alert. Regarding daily levels, as far as the daily levels are concerned, Lim, I usually just prop previous day high, previous day low. For the most part. Yeah, we've all been there. We've all been there, Dr. Phil. Yeah, it's frustrating. All you can do is kind of decompress, reset, learn from the mistakes, and try not to repeat them. Trading is hard, guys. Like, it's really, really difficult. That's why I don't execute a whole lot. You know, I'm not one of these people who has a bunch of affiliate commissions coming in. So it's just, it's hard. It's very, very difficult. You know, you got to take it slow. Not trade over leveraged. And just slow build your accounts. That's the way to do it. Yeah, Honky Stonk Blues. It really is. Like, take it slow, guys. I realize that the lure is there to make really quick, good money, right? But that's not good trading. That's gambling. While you might have a given strategy that, hey, I can put a lot of size on, beginning traders shouldn't be doing that. It's not teaching good risk management. It's not teaching good principles. You know, eventually your account will grow to stomach that kind of drawdown. But in the beginning, when you're building your accounts, you know, you have to take it slow. And you got to size appropriately. Like, a mini is way too much on those 50Ks. One mini contract on the NAS is way too much. I would recommend starting out with 3 micros when you're building an account. You know, and work on some sort of scaling plan. You know, like, hey, I've got 1,500, $2,000 in my account now. I can add, you know, another micro. Now I've got 4 micros on. Hey, now my account's 4,000. I can add another micro. Copter. Later, Phoenix. We'll see you tomorrow. Small triple top on the 1 minute. I don't know what that means, but it seems cool. Ultra. Old talk. Oh, man. 162 people in here. Guys, if you could, smash that thumbs up button for me. Like I said, I never know how many subs we have already. It's pretty early in the stream. We've only been live for what, 25 minutes? What is my philosophy on how much to keep in a funded account above the buffer versus taking payouts when you can? So, Jimmy, your first payout you should take relatively quickly. Like, pay yourself back for your expenses in the account at least. So when you have, if you're, say you're trading a 50K and it's got a $2,000 buffer, if you've made $2,500 on that, go ahead and take a $500 payout, reward yourself so you have some feel-good energy and you've paid yourself back on that account, and to cover some of the costs and a little profit on top of that. But I always recommend leaving at least $2,000 in those accounts. Anything less than that is just two losing days, two DLL days, and you're done. Copter, I started trading 10 minutes ago. Why are you not rich yet? Dr. Phil, yeah, I was in the trade of fire account. You know, those are kind of a pain because you got to stay within the consistency, and then you know it's every 7 days for a payout. Yeah. Trade stream, I'm not full porting enough. I'm sorry. You're not going to catch that here on this channel. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. Not going to happen. I'm sure there's other streamers on that do that. Oh, you're talking to Copter. Okay. I mean, Copter, we're in the chop zone. We are in a chop zone right now. So, full porting's probably not the play. Trade stream both. Just send one each way. Old Tuck's all fired up, ready to go already again. Yeah, Ricky. I mean, it's a Monday Globex session, right? We'll see what happens when that Asian opening range opens up. I mean, we could be in for a chop session. What's up, Tactile? How are you? Oh yeah. Why? How? That is That happens. Gold is heavy leveraged. Heavy leverage. You can lose it really quick. In fact, most people that trade gold trade micros. Even if they're a mini, like on US indexes, if they're trading minis, generally they're trading micros on gold because what's the other one is like nat gas that's really high leveraged. Oil kind of moves like that a little bit. That is dumb. Say it to you. Look, it happens. It happens. It's happened to all of us. Like, don't feel bad. Hey, Tactile, nice. GG's, Tactile. GG's in the chat for Tactile, guys. Yeah, I never trade CL. Why? How? I never ever trade it. I pretty much trade Nasdaq. I'll trade YM, you know, seldomly. I'll trade ES from time to time. Those are pretty much the three that I stick to. It's what I know. Oh, one sec, guys. What's up, George? Welcome. What's up, Preneur? How are you? Kind of sleepy markets right now. Kind of sleepy markets. I'm thinking we probably grind higher up into that 900 level on NQ. I kind of got to wait for the break of this opening range and a re-offer if we're going to get it. Wow, you're up 2K already, Preneur? GG's, jeez. I guess if you were long from the bottom down here on this hold above 800, there's a chance to make that kind of money for sure. I mean, I don't hate it, right, Copter? That's where the interest is on the Dom. You have a little bit down here at 800, but definitely the majority is to the top side right now. So I don't hate it. You guys can kind of see there's even interest up here at 23,080. How big is this up here? Let's see if Paul's hanging out. Not even really. It's only a 60 block. That's the biggest on the book. So there's no volume tonight. What's up, His Royal Trades? How are you? Oh, Preneur, nice trade. Nice trade. GG's. Way to catch that. I mean, this is really my first time really looking at the market since this morning. It looks like we did have some downside. How'd you guys trade today, by the way? Let me know in the chat. I'm curious. I kind of tuned out for this, you know, the second half of the day. So I don't know how everybody did. Brad, you had a banger day? Nice. Nice. Going short was green. Okay, good. Oh, nice honky stonk blues. GG's. Harrison rallied back after the drawdown. Okay, good. John had a good day. Miss shorting MES, Harry. Preneur, you were in a short by mistake, but Trump said tariffs and it went wild. Cass, great day, up 13. Dang, maybe I should have traded today. The ORB played nice. Zinzin. My long entry would preferably be below 900 at this point. Nice, Jeff. Yeah. Like, that's key. Risk management is key. Like, don't let a green trade go red on you. You can always re-enter, right? If you still like the idea of the trade, you can always re-enter that trade. I know that a lot of people tell you don't play with your stops. I'm a firm believer in don't let a red trade go green, right? Like, give it a little wiggle room, but don't let one go green. Oh, no, freeware down 1.03%. That's all right. You got this. You got this. That's still in your risk parameters, I'm sure. What do I consider so I have it set at the first 30 minutes of the Asia session right now. So the blue lines that you see here on my chart are the 30-minute Asia session opening range. It's still not set. It's still got another 5 minutes before it's set. What's up, Roman? Hockey Stock, you're going to make sure the first trade is... Hey, thanks for the sub, Prashantha. Appreciate you. Z, so I didn't trade today. I did not trade today. Did not place a single trade. I took my 1500 from last night's stream and was happy with it. Hockey Stock. Way to put some pressure on me, brother. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, Hockey Stock. So my streaming, for those of you that are new, hello, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. My streaming schedule currently is Globex session starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard. We generally go till about 10:30 or 11, sometimes later if the vibes are high. Yeah, John, like my trading is actually really boring, guys. I'm about, like I said, I place like 3 to 5 trades a day normally. And I'm usually somewhere between 1,000 to 2,000 profit a day. I'm not one of these copy trade 20 accounts post $60,000 profit days. It just doesn't happen for me. My biggest trade ever in my life on futures is $18,000. And that's my biggest single trade ever. Oh, Sid. Okay. So it's just an idea, Sid. It's not every time, right? But you can kind of tell where like the big players in the market at any given time are targeting in the market based upon where the large orders are resting on the DOM over here. So if you have more of these larger orders stacked to the top side, generally the market's going to go want to grab that liquidity, right? Same thing to the downside. So you can kind of like, you want to use other things in confluence to get your entries and execute your trades. But in general, the market's seeking out volume. It's seeking out liquidity. Oh no, Alvaro. Seriously? How often are those things popping up? Obviously, I don't get them on my end, so I have no idea. If you join, do you get ads? I mean, the way around ads is to purchase YouTube Premium. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I thought we had mid-rolls turned off completely. But I'm not sure. Yeah, YouTube Premium's nice. I have YouTube Premium. Rice, you just got your first ad on big time now. I am not big time, guys. I'm one of you. I'm an average dude. I'm an average guy. Pegs, you've never seen a mid-roll? Hey, thanks for the sub-binary options. Appreciate you. John, see, here's, okay, are you on Top Step X? Or are you guys on Top Step X? Ricky, you're looking up at above 22,900 would be all the way up to 22,960. Really, that's kind of how you have orders layered in there. Yeah, Zenson, the acceleration on the channel is real. Like, look, I mean, look, we've got almost 200 people in here right now this early on the stream. Normally it's not till 10:30 when we end up with 200 people in here. So those of you that are new here, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all your love and support. Consider hitting that subscribe button if you want to support my channel. I live stream every Globex session starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard, Sunday through Thursday. We got a good community here. Probably one of the better trading communities that I've been a part of, to tell you the truth. Preneur, you are trading. You see most of these people in other chats. Well, I guess we say what? What do we say? Degens assemble. Yeah, no drama. No drama. Look, like, we're just trying to provide a safe, nice community for people where you're not feeling the pressure to purchase anything, or you're not having affiliate codes blasted in your face every 2 seconds. Yeah, where Tim, you bring up a valid point. Like, most of the time, and I kind of understand a lot of those guys have been trading for 10 years, a long time, so they get asked the same questions on repeat. But I think they fail to forget that the reason that they are to the place that they are isn't because they're trading, right? They're streamers. And the chat is what gets them to where they're at, right? Like without the chat, they aren't where they are. I'm never gonna yell at you for asking beginner questions. I've been there, you know. I think that a lot of the bigger guys forget that, you know, they were there at one point in time. I mean, obviously do your homework, you know, everybody has to put in some work. I'm not going to be able to hold your hand and click the buttons for you, but I can guide you in the right direction for sure. Dr. Phil, so it's for YouTube channel members only. Only the YouTube channel members have access to my pre-market trading plans. However, there are other traders in there, very good traders I might add, that do post their pre-market trading plans in the trading plans section. Yeah, right? And I don't know everything. I'm not going to know every answer to every question that you guys have. Like I said, I've only been trading for 4 years. Am I profitable? Yes. Am I a six-figure trader? Yes. But I'm not one of these multi-millionaire traders who's going to claim to know everything. Because I don't. It's as simple as that. I don't know the answer to everything. Dilsons, my pre-market trading plan is for YouTube channel members only, not subscribers. The people who purchase channel memberships. So it's $5 a month. That is the way I can incentivize those people who support my channel on that level, is they'll have access to my pre-market trading plans. However, there are other really good traders that do post their trading plans for free in the trading plans section. Yeah, wow, that's exactly what we want. That's exactly the type of community we want to provide, right? I think the trading world lacks that right now. You know, you tune into most of these discords and you're being pushed a $2,000 course or a mentorship program or something. And you know, I get it. Those guys put in a lot of hard work to do that, and that's fine. I'm just not going to be that person. Hey, what's up, Martin? Where you been? Martin, I'll send it to you. Martin, I'll send you the code and the path file. Just give me 1 sec. Kixer, welcome. 201 people. Wow, we do have over 200. Yeah, we do have over 200 people in here now. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. All right, Tim. Go pick those raspberries. All right, let me catch up on the chat here. Sorry, I looked away. Hey, thanks for the sub, Dominic. Appreciate you. Yeah, Zen, tell him, guys. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. You guys are amazing. You guys are the entire reason why this channel is performing the way that it is. You deserve all the credit, and I can't wait to give something back to you guys. Cannot wait. What's up, Bob? How are ya? 200 is the new 40. It seems to be the norm these days, doesn't it? Yep, Old Tuck, it definitely is free to hit that subscribe button. You're right. You're right. Martin, let me know if you got that, by the way. I sent that file over. I'm sure you know what path to put it in at this point. If not, let me know and I'll send you the path. Alright, let's see if we can get this break above 30-minute opening range. Push above, like, to the mid-890s. Come back and test it. And see if we hold that level. If we hold that level, I'm not opposed to trying the long. Targeting 920. Yesterday's open was right around there. It seems like a good area. We'll have to watch all this in between. There is a lot of levels here in between. Obviously, we got central pivot at 897. We've got IBL sitting just above 900 from earlier today. We've got yesterday's overnight lows down there just above 900. We've got yesterday's value area low. So we'll have to see what happens when we get a little more upside here and see if we can get the smack off of 900 and come back down. If this thing just wants to rip higher, I'm probably going to be sitting on my hands, unfortunately. Copter, man, if I had longed in Q and it was at 0. Man, couldn't we all say that? Man, if we had bought Bitcoin in 2010, you know, like... Yeah, the one thing I don't want to see here is price to just kind of range out in that 20 points of Asia session opening range. Yeah, I typically only like executing at these areas, guys. For those of you that are new here, these are my support and resistance areas that I determine and draw on my charts every day. I usually only like executing from here. I've explained my strategy on prior live streams quite a bit, but it's pretty simple. I like longs at the top side of these boxes, shorts at the bottom, stop above or below the other extreme from your execution. So my strategy is actually really, really simple. JP, Asia session starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Brady, I go to the higher time frames and I do use a top-down approach to fine-tune. I just find where price is tested a lot from both the top and bottom side. Obviously, as we approach all-time highs, I'm a little less confident in my levels above all-time high. But you can kind of see where the important levels are, right? Where the market's turned around, where it's tested a lot, where it's held as support, where it's rejected as resistance. And you just mark those areas on your chart. A lot of times they line up with like prior days highs, prior days lows, you know, those kinds of things. Oh, cheers, Brady. Yeah, one day I'll put out a strategy video and how I locate those specifically, and I'll show you. I'll grab a highlighter and show you why I put levels in certain spots, for sure. So I guess we're just going to straight rip, huh? Just straight rip, guys. Wow, wow, wow. Well, that left me behind. Yeah, Mr. Big Beef. That's why you kind of see a clean chart, right? Like, I don't have a lot on my charts. I don't need a lot. You don't need a lot to tell where price should be reacting or where these areas of interest are. You just go to your higher time frames, look for a lot of wicks on the hourly, and as you come down to like the 30-minute and the 15-minute, you just kind of fine-tune them. But you can kind of tell where they are. Major swing highs, major swing lows. That was an unfair move, Nur said. Yeah, that was a straight rip. I mean, this has been straight upside tonight. Yeah, Vincent, it seems... I mean, you got a lot of areas here to get through, but this seems inevitable at this point. Let's see. What is this? How big is this down at 92? It's only a 47 block. I have a feeling we might see spikes like this, though. That's a lot of aggressive buying. Just randomly. What's up, Sovereignty? How are you? Welcome. Jimmy, the reason why it rips like that, right, is because you had a lot of aggressive buyers, and in order to fill these orders, you have to find sell orders, right? Like, because there has to be a counterparty on every trade. So it rips like that because there's such low volume conducted in these areas, so it's trying to fill all these orders. But it doesn't mean anything for the rest of the night, right? Like that. Those rips can easily retrace, right? To fill even more volume and prices through here. Oh, Ricky, GG's. GG's. GG's in the chat for Ricky. 1 day away from the request. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, Ricky. Or morning, or wherever you're at in the world. Whatever time of day it is. Another ad? What is YouTube doing to you guys? My goodness. Mason, we gotta turn... Mason, if we have ads on, we gotta turn off ads. If they're rolling every 10 minutes, we're not gonna have that. If you're tuned in and paying attention, we can't have that much disruption going on. Going shorts, getting 0 ads. So wait, so it's just TradeStream getting... You're not seeing the ads either, Jeff? So it's just TradeStream getting bombarded with ads right now? Greatest nothing. I get YouTube. Look, YouTube Premium's well worth it. Rich Girl Mel, you didn't get an ad? Okay. You've only had one ad? So trade stream's just getting bombarded. YouTube's lighting him up. Oh no. It's just one guy getting blasted with ads. The no ads pants dance copter says. Squanto's had 0 ads in the past hour. Okay. I thought we had mid-rolls turned off. Like, I really did. I thought mid-rolls were turned off, so I'm not sure what's going on. I have no idea. It's got to be on YouTube's end. They're just blasting you with ads, apparently, trade stream. Trade stream. Maybe, yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. Obviously, we don't want the channel being overtaken by ads. What's up, Sean? How are you? I didn't take any trades today. That 1,500 that you saw on stream last night was what I made today. It's the Chicago machine, trade stream says. Yeah, Bruce says no. Yeah, trade stream. It must just be you. I'm not sure. Nobody else seems to be getting bombarded with ads. Old talk. What I'm looking for would be a retest of that Asia session opening range high at 884. If it holds long, if it falls back beneath, I'd wait for the retest of that high one more time to see if it holds below. And if it holds below, I would probably take a short targeting that 860 area, 857, somewhere in there. Trade streams. Bro, I already have every sub. Hulu, Disney, Netflix, Paramount. Why? How? You just took a long on gold? Let me look at it real quick. It could get choppy there. But I kind of see what you're seeing. Little cup and handle action is what you're seeing, probably. But this seems to be like a consolidated range. What are you targeting? 375? Hey, thanks for the sub, Panama. Appreciate you. Aaliyah, appreciate the sub. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Amon, you going long in Q? Or are you going to take the short off the pivot here? Okay, you're going long. I like the push up, right? There's a lot of interest up here. Like I said, you got interest all the way to 960, really, for more topside action. I mean, you are going long right into resistance, though. Just keep that in mind. So I probably would have a tight stop. You know, maybe 887, maybe give it 10 points is what I would give it. Bop, I mean, I want to take a trade. There just hasn't been a good setup. Like this rip through the Asia session 30-minute opening range, what happened really fast. You never really got much of a retest at all yet. And I'm a kind of a break and retest guy at key levels. I like to wait for the confirmation. So if something generally just rips and gets going, I don't like to hop on. I've done the FOMO thing too much and gotten wrecked for it. So now I kind of wait for retest and confirmation. But obviously I'd like to take a trade, right? We do this to make money. But it's got to be a trade that I'm comfortable with. Oh, we'll talk. Cheers. That's a big. That's probably the. Not yet, Bob. We'll get one out for you though. My strategy is really simple though. It won't be a long video. It's break and retests of key levels, wick and reclaims. I'm a support and resistance trader. So I wait for price to come to me. If I'm not comfortable in a position, I don't take it. You know, I'm of the firm belief that not clicking the button is more important than actually clicking the button. Some people are really good at scalping out the markets. I'm not one of those people, unfortunately. I'm on. It looks like you're gonna get full take. It looks like you're gonna get full target, real quick. Trade stream. So double click it then. Yeah, look. I told you guys from the get go. My trading is really boring. It's extremely boring. But honestly, good trading is boring. It should be boring. Yeah, Gold Grinder, you're right. And I'm past the point now where I feel the pressure while I'm on a stream to be in a trade all the time. I'm way past that. I learned my lesson in the beginning of streaming. I no longer really let the chat influence me. I mean, sometimes it happens, right? Like you've got everybody giving signals and their entries and their take profits and what they're seeing and what they're thinking. So obviously that's there. But I've become used to it at this point. So I'm comfortable with the way that I trade. I'm comfortable with my strategy. And if I'm not comfortable getting into a trade, I'm not going to get into one. It's as simple as that. Oh, it's a good thing I'm on, right? Like I'm completely comfortable with who I am as a trader. I'm not the world's best trader, right? I feel like I'm very average as far as like profitable trading is concerned. But it works for me. It works for me, and it's worked for me for years now. So I really have nothing. Nice, Amon. GG's in the chat for Amon. That was a good trade. Good trade. Oh, Gixer, you caught that too? Nice, Gixer. Oh, for new traders, Amon? Yeah. Like, some people are very... Like, Amon's a good trader. He's really good at picking out those, like... I've seen him hit some bangers during these Globex sessions as well. He's a good trader. We got some really good traders in the chat. Probably much better than me. Much better than me. Trade stream, you're going to full port Amon's next trade? Oh, man. He makes call-outs pretty frequently on what he's getting into, right? He's here every night. He's here every night now. And he seems to consistently hit it. I have seen him be wrong as well, right? Like don't just think that he's always right. He'll probably admit that he's wrong sometimes too. But he's right a lot enough. Yeah, honky stonk. You're right. Like none of us are going to be right 100% of the time. It just doesn't happen. Hey, Wahao, enjoy your evening. Enjoy your evening. Get some rest. Man, we still got 200 people in here. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you're new here and want to support my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. We got a great trading community here. One of the best around. Really good traders. Also, if you want to join a free trading Discord, link in the description down below the video. It's called Level Up. Lots of good traders in there as well. Hanging out all day, talking trading. Hey, Andres. Enjoy the rest of your day. Copter. So you're scared to lose. Okay, so that's the other, that's part of it, right? Like, your trading should almost be non-emotional, detached, very mechanical in a way. I would say if you're feeling that still, like if you're scared, still don't take the trade. You should be confident enough in your strategy to know that it's going to be successful enough, right? To take the trade and be able to stomach the loss regardless. Right? We're going to lose. It's going to happen. Exactly what sounds like relaxation says there. Like, there is no 100% win rate strategy out there. You're going to take losses. It's just a matter of your risk management. If you're scared that it's going to hit you too hard, that's probably a good indicator that, like he said, you need to size down. You need to size down. Yeah, freeware, you're right. I mean, the fear could be a good thing too. Like, maybe you shouldn't be executing there. It could be a sign. But I get it. Like, there's nothing worse than feeling like, hey, I need to take this trade. Getting into the trade and then watching it do exactly what you thought it was going to do and not being a part of that move, right? Like, I get that. But it's going to happen. Copter, you need to hear the full board every trade. Oh, man. Yeah, relaxation, and a lot of people are like that, right? Like your journey is similar to a lot of traders out there. And everybody's journey is going to be a little bit different, right? Like Greatest Nothing's been here for he's been trading for 3 years. Wait, Greatest Nothing 3 years? So you started right when I was posting those pre-market trading plans and good gains? Because that's about the time that I was posting nearly every day. Right around there? Okay. Yeah, I've been trading 4 years now. 4 years. But I took things so slow in the beginning, guys. I can't express. Yeah, it does fly, doesn't it? I can't express how slow I took things, right? I was not one of those people who came in slinging minis right off the rip. I was definitely a 2 to 3 micro guy in the beginning as I was building accounts. And then I scaled up appropriately. Yeah, Gixer, that's accurate. That statement is accurate. Wow, 204 people watching right now. Are we going to go for the record number of viewers on this stream? I mean, what did we have last night? We had 2.4K, I want to say, last night. Yeah, Jvaz, you're right. You're right. I mean, start out on paper. If you're a beginning trader or you feel that fear a lot, take a lot of paper trades. Yeah, Father of Legends. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Everything in trading is a learning experience, right? It all boils down to time at the charts and how willing you are to accept failure and learn from your mistakes, But I mean, the next most important thing is going to be your risk management, right? Like, we're going to take losses. It's going to happen. But your account needs to be able to stomach those losses and survive those losses. Like, you can't go on a 3 losing streak and blow up your account. You need to be able to stomach those 3 losses in a row, or 4 losses in a row, or 5 losses in a row, and still survive. Paper trade? Nah, just copy trade, but you got to learn how to catch your own fix. I paper traded for a full year. Oh, that's actually a good idea, Greatest Nothing. That's a really good idea. Yeah, I did have to teach myself, right? Like, I never purchased any course. I put in a lot of watching the charts and just a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of hours of learning. I treated it like an education. You know, I took it very, very serious. I dedicated, 6 hours a day to studying. YouTube University. That's right, Gixer. That's right. And honestly, a lot of that was spent weeding through the crap and the garbage. Hey, Roman, GG's. You're right back at it. Right back at it. Yeah, it exists out there, unfortunately. You know, everybody's trying to make a buck. Everybody's trying to make a dollar off of you, off of the weak, unfortunately, off the newbies. The ones that don't know any better. Nice, Zenzen. Just put on the indicator and win 86% of the time, Max says. Oh, man. Yeah, gold's just kind of died on us here. What's oil doing right now? Oil's kind of moving a little bit. So it looks like we probably retraced this whole pump candle here. ES is still kind of climbing higher. Sounds like really you did 18K, but you have not gotten a payout yet. Is there consistency on your account or something like that? That's a big day. Wait, Greatest Nothing, you bought PW's course? Oh no. Oh no. The best one out there, right? Then the one that I always get when people ask me when they start learning how to trade is inevitably, who do you name the name that you think I'm thinking of right now that they all end up asking about and learning from and maybe paying for a course? I bet you can name it. I bet you can name the person. There we go. Charles, right on the head, brother. There we go. There we go. The penny pusher himself. Aaliyah ICT. ICT is another one, but inevitably it's Ross Cameron. It is Warrior Trading. Inevitably. Yeah. Anybody that is thinking about trading, it is Ross Cameron. It is Warrior Trading. That is where they fall. The penny pusher himself. The penny pumper himself. Unbelievable. Am I telling you he's not a warrior? I don't know the guy personally, and I don't know. All I know is he's had lawsuits. That's all I know. Chris Ross equals hell no. Yeah, that is the one that everybody I trust him as much as I trust Apex. That is the one that all beginning people who are getting into the stock market, like that's who they gravitate to, because he's a good salesman, right? Like he sells you. He definitely sells you. Yeah, Gixer, that's about right. Lim, Tim, are we talking Tim Sykes? I've never watched any Tim Sykes videos. I mean, I told you pretty much the two that I watched, because I could kind of tell everything else was garbage. I watched the two that had enough free educational content out there to learn from, that seemed like it fit, right? Like everything seemed like it fit. Yeah, Charles, Vincent Desiano was one of them. Another one was Carmine Rosado. They just have enough good free content out there to learn what you need to learn. But man, I haven't watched, I'm not going to lie, I have not watched either one of them in, I don't know, 2-3 years? 2 years? 3 years? Bar to bar POCs. Lim, so it's going to be on your, like, they call it a cluster chart on Quant Tower. So it's going to be on a chart like this, right? And then there's a setting. I want to say there's a setting on here that allows you to do that. I can't remember where it is on Quant Tower. I'll have to figure it out, but there is a way to do it on these charts. Oh, you're on Ninja? Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to help you there, unfortunately. Too many friends that you didn't know were interested in trading stopped talking about it or trying to learn more because they blew all their money on Ross Cameron Warrior trading stuff, Jimmy. Yeah. Yeah. Nathaniel. So yes, I do use opening range, but it's relatively new. It's a relatively new implementation in my charts. So I'm still kind of at like the monitoring phase. I use the 15-minute opening range on regular trading hours, and I use the 30-minute opening range on Asia session. Nitesh, I go live every Globex session Sunday through Thursday, starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard. Oh, Tor, I'm not interested in a short yet. It would need to kind of come down here to the mid 80s, retest this 900 level, and hold below. We got central hip pivot kind of hanging out right here at 97. So that's kind of where I would want it to hold below on the retest, but I would need sellers to pick up here. There's interest higher on the DOM up into the mid 900s. So I'm kind of leaning long side more than I'm leaning short side right now. Yeah, so Nathaniel, so what we call Globex session consists of 6 p.m. Eastern Standard all the way up to London Open is what we consider the Globex session. But yes, Globex is the exchange. So when we say Globex session, it refers to the overnight for us. Some people call it, what do they call it? ETH? There's ETH and RTH. RTH is the US session. ETH consists of everything else. Oh, cheers, Nathaniel. Yeah, I'm on you. Like, you're still... Your trade's still valid. Your trade idea is still valid. You call it sideways chop chop copter. Yeah, I mean, look, it's just been grinding higher the whole session right now. Without, I mean, the one good entry was here, but the opening range hadn't been set yet when this test happened off the bounce here at 57. I didn't really see an entry. Aman was able to catch a good trade. We just had the break and retest of central pivot. I'm not sure if this holds though. But if it just continues to grind higher, guys, I'm probably not going to catch a trade tonight. So we'll just be hanging out, chilling, and chatting. It hasn't really given me a good look yet. Nothing that I'm comfortable with. Let's put it that way. Let's see. Can we get to 1.9k subs this evening? Let's see if we can get there, guys. I don't know what we're at right now. I don't know if we're close. So if you guys know the sub count for me, let me know in the chat. But let's see if we can get there. We aren't even to where the stream picks up yet. And we've still got almost 200 people in here right now. So 1.87. Okay. Let's see if we can get to 1.9 tonight. That seems like a pretty good goal. Jimmy, you're still in? Okay. Tony LaRose. So it's going to be really close. I think it's on TradingView. Let me see here. Let me figure out what I was using on TradingView real quick. Okay, so on TradingView, it's going to be Floor Trader Pivot Points 2 was what I was using on TradingView. Tony. Oh, nice, Harrison. GG's. Wife's boyfriend told you to go long full port. What do I do? I mean, if you want to buy tops, sure, Copter, go right ahead. We've just been going higher. Aggressive buyers are winning right now. For sure. Hey, Shoulderman, how are you? How are you, brother? Yeah, cheers, Tony. Yeah, on TradingView, it's Floor Trader Pivot Points 2. And then if you're interested, if you want to see when people are referring to like order blocks and things of that nature, you can pull up the Smart Money Concepts Lux Algo Indicator. Will give you the order blocks and all that. Nathaniel, yeah, so I trade with 4 props currently. And I have a personal account too. The 4 props that I trade with are Top Step, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, and the newest addition is Lucid. Lucid is relatively new. I don't know a lot about them yet. The other 3, well, I might be dropping one very soon, so I might only be trading with 3 very soon. But the other 3 that I do trust 100%. Nathaniel, so in futures, you have either what you call a full E-mini contract or a micro contract. A mini contract is worth a certain amount, like 1 point on the Nasdaq is worth $20 per E-mini contract, and 1 micro would be 1/10 of that size. So 1 point would be $2 per micro contract on the Nasdaq futures. Rich Girl Mel, what about Trade Day? I have not traded with them. I've heard good things, and I know the evaluation's really cheap, and they've been around a while. I haven't heard anything bad about them. I just haven't personally traded with them, so I can't give any like recommendation there. I do have an affiliate code if you're interested in getting an eval on the cheap from them, but I want to say Trade Day is going to same day payouts as well, similar to Take Profit, and I want to say it's intraday trailing though on Trade Day for the cheaper accounts, so just keep that in mind. So yeah, it's very similar, like a Take Profit trader account. Squanto, Bulonox, I've never traded with them either, but I have yet to hear any complaints with them either. Harrison, favorite trade copier. So Quantower has a trade copier built in. I just use their trade copier if I'm using one, but I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't copy trade. I trade each account individually. Okay, Jimmy, you tried out Trade Day. It was cool. Yeah, the one thing that I noticed is some of their accounts are on that Project X platform. Hey, what's up, Mark? How are you? Welcome. Yeah, we're chilling. I haven't taken a single trade yet this evening. We're chilling. The chat's been trading well. Rich Girl Mel, it's so much better than Tradeovate. So when I started trading, Tradeovate was having, like, I was only on Top Step in the beginning, and Tradeovate was having all sorts of issues. All sorts of issues. For like almost a month straight, every day, Tradeovate was having issues. So I left Tradeovate and got Quantower then. Quantower is more customizable. It's a little more in depth. It's not as hard to execute or learn as something like a Sierra charts, but it's far better than Tradeovate. Far better than Tradeovate. So much more stuff on there. So much more you can do with it. So much more customization as well. Freeware. Only futures or diff in the others? Future options or just the straight contracts? I'm not quite freeware. I'm not quite sure I understand the question. I'm sorry. Mark, look, it's a reliable, good software. If you're willing to dedicate 4 years of your life to set it up, to learn how to trade on it. Is Paul up there with his friends? No, but there is interest up higher, Roman. I didn't see Paul earlier when I was looking, but there is interest all the way up to through 960 and now above 960, really. Now you got something up here close to 980. But I didn't see Paul hanging around. Let's see what kind of size we got here. 13, 13, 17, 18. So someone's layering in up here. 28, 14, 10, 27. Yeah, I mean, you got layers. Sorry, Copter. Yeah, Rice. Trade of 8 was unusable for a long time. Like, I had to leave. I couldn't trade on it. Mark, Paul just... Hal said he's hopping on the... So honky tonk. What I'm looking for... Yeah, there is a possible trade there, right? Like, if we get the clean break above, run this wick is what I would be looking for, and then pull back into the level and hold above. That would be the long entry that I would be looking at. You know, long from 920, stop just below 900, and let it ride. But we have moved up quite a bit here. Over 100 points of upside on this move up, on this leg up. Copter, it's not a matter of number of candles for me. It's just price action and what I'm seeing on the DOM. So like what's happening with the aggressive buyers and sellers here in relation to what's happening with the passive. Oh, Mustafa, yeah, you get years down on your journey, years along in the trading journey. That just becomes part of it. You become comfortable with sitting here. You know, realizing where you have an edge in the market, when you have an edge in the market, and you know not to execute there. Not to execute until that opportunity presents itself. But Copter, it's not a matter of, like, ideally what you like to see is kind of in this case it would be like a bull flag, something like let me grab a highlighter here and draw it out for you. You know, something like this, like maybe up to 940, and then it work its way back down and then hold above for the long. Is what I would like, right? So that's kind of what I'm looking for pattern-wise, if you're looking at the charts. So it's not a matter of a number of candles. It's just however long it takes for this to develop like that. Team Crypto, I trade minis. 1 to 3 minis generally. But look, guys, like if you're comfortable placing 10 trades and scalping out 10 points here and there, by all means, do it. You know, not everybody has to trade the way that I trade. Mustafa, I'm only looking for long positions right now. The other long trade that I see that could be setting up once again would be this, right? Come back, retest this, hold above for the long. All at once or scaling? So generally I enter with 1 mini, Team Crypto. I get in with 1 mini. If I like the trade and I'm in a little bit of drawdown, I'll DCA in a little bit. I have a real hard time adding into winners though. It's something that I need to work on. It is another weakness in my trading. Some people are really comfortable doing it, but I'm not quite sure. I need to fix the way I get in and out of the positions. Hey, later, Zen. Enjoy your evening. Kevin, I don't have any videos just yet. I don't have any videos out just yet. You guys just got to be patient with me. The channel is taking a lot right now. The growth and acceleration and everything's coming at me 100 miles an hour currently. So just be patient with me. I do plan on putting out some long form content. I'm stretched right now as far as time is concerned. But I do plan on doing it. As soon as I can get some time, get some free time, I will do it. But yeah, things are coming at me 100 miles an hour currently. So we're just trying to take it one day at a time right now. Will there be any dancing? Rycopter says. No, there won't be any dancing. Relaxation time. You're trading night and day. You got free time to... Yeah, like, guys, my schedule pretty much right now is I wake up at 5:30 or 6 in the morning. I do my pre-market analysis, my study, I work out, and then I trade generally till about noon, and then I go eat lunch, and then I get back from lunch, and I either trade some more or work on YouTube stuff, and then I go eat dinner, and then I hop on these live streams. And we rinse and repeat. That's kind of what happens. Weekends are for sleep, Yo Jim. Not if you're producing long form content. It's not. The weekends are for more of the grind. Copter, no, I'm not in voice. Voice chat is A, it's noisy for me, but B, when I hop in voice chat, it becomes a little bit noisy for everybody. Unfortunately now. So I try to let that be a place of learning where you guys can learn together. No, Copter. There's no clubbing. There's none of that going on. Guys, I don't even drink, really. I might have a drink once a year, twice a year. And been that way for a long time. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. Nope. Honky, not even that. Yes, Mustafa. I really make my living trading. So Freeware, I have my long-term like personal portfolio that I have, you know, individual stocks and things in. But my day trading and my swing trading is mainly on futures. Squanto, I was a business analyst. he prints the money. No, I don't print money. I work out, I study a lot, I trade, I work around the house. I've got a house to upkeep, you know. I live life. I try to spend time with friends and family when I can. Pretty boring life, to tell you the truth. In my personal life, it's pretty boring. Well, we just went over 1,000 views again, guys. GG's. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. If you're new here, my name is Wes, full-time futures trader. If you'd like to support the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're new here, we do have a free trading Discord. It's called Level Up. Link in the description down below the video. We're not selling you a course. We're not selling you a mentorship. Just a nice trading community to hang out with where you feel safe and don't feel the pressure to buy anything. Honky Stonk, you're in that Discord? Yeah, it's a good spot. It's a good spot. There's lots of good traders in there. Better traders than me. Yeah, Freeware, I tried options. It was just too confusing for me. Like, that's the first thing that I looked at. And it just... My brain just could not wrap my head around the Greeks. Like, it was just too much. And then I rolled over to futures to see what it was all about, and it was just so much easier. So much easier to process the information that's there. KJ, yeah, I trade New York. I just don't live stream during New York session. I only live stream Globex currently. When the demand is there for it, for my channel to do the RTH streams, I'll do an RTH stream from time to time. But that's when I make my money, kind of. And streaming and trading at the same time is a very difficult thing to do. Believe it or not, there's a lot of outside noise and influence. And since this is how I make my living, I kind of need to focus up from time to time and make my money. Yeah, Preneur. Futures is it's so much easier. I think it's so much better than options. Oh, GG's relaxation. You're up $125. Nice. Copter. Can I just watch? I will be very quiet. Look, one of these days I'll do a surprise RTH stream for you guys. It'll probably be in the afternoon though. It probably won't be New York open. It'll probably be you know, 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock Eastern Standard PM. The Australia 200 in gold moves quite nicely. Yeah, gold does move around, GH. I've never traded gold. I've never really looked at a chart. All I can give you is my technical analysis on gold. It looks like it ranges quite frequently. It looks like it's ranging right now in a really tight range. Like a $5 range. Someone, can I surprise you the day before? Yeah, I don't know when it's going to be. Gold is the Widowmaker, Tony says. I thought the Widowmaker was Nat Gas. I thought that's what they called Nat Gas. NG. No, not necessarily, Mustafa. Because this could very easily break out to the top side and do what I was talking about. Create that bull flag looking pennant type and hold above 920. My short entry would not be until we get a pullback, a retest below 900, or a pullback, bounce 900, and hold below 920. Paul Durdak. Silver? Yeah, I've never looked at silver. Does it trade similar to gold? Hey, Jimmy, cheers. Enjoy your evening. GG's. Phil. Yeah, the market does move slow during this session, for sure. I don't always... Silver is the Widowmaker? Silver is rough. I don't always catch a trade during the Globex sessions. The majority of them I end up catching a trade, but not always. Globex sessions there for like the first month that I started streaming Globex sessions, the market was flying around. It was actually the better session to trade. Do I trade order blocks? HB, no, I don't use order blocks. I use pivot points, opening range, and I'll look at volume profile quite a bit. I'll use the DOM, and then my main execution is around my support and resistance levels. These gray boxes that you see here. These are the areas where I ideally want to be executing. Yeah, I'm on. It's still a buy the dip market. Like, despite what you guys saw today with a little bit of downside action, it's still a buy the dip market until proven otherwise. Like, we did not hold below any key levels. So it is still a buy the dip situation. Do I expect the market to roll over at some point? Yes. This daily 20 is, I mean, we're starting to kind of see it on the daily here. But could the market just shoot up even higher? Of course it could. Of course it could. There's no picking a top. Down to 870 mark. That's kind of the middle of the Asia opening range. Sin, yes, there is. There is definitely shorting the top. Yeah, Sin, we know you're a perma bear, brother. I gotcha. Hey, let's go, Roman. Cheers. Way to get back. I know you were down last week. I know that you were hurt and losing that account. But you got this. What's up, Grumpy? Welcome. You just tuning in? Look, guys, I know a lot of you want to see me get into a trade. There just has not been a setup for me yet, and I'm sorry. But like I said before, I just don't feel the pressure to be in a trade unless I'm seeing a setup that I like, and I have not seen one yet for me, right? So until I see a setup, I'm not going to get in a trade. When I do see something setting up, I will let you know. I will let you know. Whole talk, a man of value. Yeah, I know you're used to getting on these live streams and seeing these traders sling size and sling a lot of trades around. That's not good trading. Even if they're making profits, it's just not good trading. It's just not. You know. I want my channel to be about good trading. I want it to be a good place for education and where people can grow and learn to actually how to survive in this thing of trading, right? And not just hit a windfall win every now and then. Sit there and blow up accounts. I don't want you to spend a ton of money on these prop firm accounts. The idea is to purchase one or two and have the thing last. To not blow up a ton of money. That's why we're not pushing the affiliate codes or my account balances or anything like that in your face. You know, that's not who I am. I'm no guru, but I can help you. I can steer you in the right direction. I can tell you what's worked for me, and hopefully you can use that information and kind of form your strategy and your plan around what suits your personality and your style and your goals, you know? You don't have to trade exactly like me, but you can take bits and pieces of what I do and implement it into your strategy. You know? Whether it be my psychology or my patience or my discipline or, you know? Lim, no, I'm not gonna live stream on Discord. If I live stream, it's gonna be on YouTube. The voice chat on Discord, I want to reserve that for you guys, the community. When I hop into the voice chat, it gets really, really noisy, and it becomes more of a chest pounding affair for some people. Let's say, you know. Hey Alex, thanks for the sub. Yeah, I'm here every Globex session. 7:45 p.m. Eastern is when I go live. I'm usually on till 11 o'clock at night my time. So at the earliest is usually when I end it. I mean, if the market's not moving around, it might end earlier than that, or if I'm extremely tired. But I'll hang up as long. I'll be here as late as I can. But welcome to the community. Lots of good traders in here. Alex, if you're interested, we do have a free trading Discord. Feel free to join. We're not pushing any sale. No pressure, obviously, but you're definitely able to join. Link in the description down below the video. It's called Level Up. Yeah, Honky Stonk. I'm seeing. We'll have to see if the passive buyers here at 900 and just below 900 can hold up. That's a solid 920 rejection. But now what I'm looking at for a short position would be something like, well, I kind of drew it out already. Would be something like this. But that's what I would have to see happen in order to even consider a short right now. I mean, we're in a bull market still, guys. It's still a buy the dip scenario. It is still a buy the dip situation. Ryan, it should be next day. It should be next day. I would reach out to support. I would definitely put in a ticket with support. If you haven't heard anything by tomorrow, I would definitely reach out. They are experiencing a massive growth phase right now for them. And I don't think on the back end, their support team is able to handle the traffic that they're receiving because of everything that's going on in the prop space. So reach out to support. They should get back to you within, you know, an hour or so. But let them know what's going on and they should activate that account for you. Oh, cheers, Ryan. Of course. Yeah. GG's on passing that account, by the way. GG's in the chat for Ryan, guys. We celebrate every past account on this channel, at least. Wow, guys, we just went over 1.1K views again. 204 people tuned in right now. 205 people, actually. Thank you for tuning in if you're new here. If you'd like to support my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. The acceleration on this channel has been amazing recently. I can't thank you all enough for the support. I don't know what the future holds here. The last 3 weeks has been unreal. Over 1,000 new subscribers in the last 3.5 weeks. 4 weeks, something like that. So, to go from 600 to almost 2K subs in that period of time is just... I don't know that I've seen a whole lot of small channels do that. At least in the trading niche, right? Without some sort of big viral video going. So, I owe you guys a lot. And I can't thank you enough. It's only because of you that all this is possible. It's your thumbs up. It's your subs. It's you commenting on videos. It's everything that you guys do. Being engaged in the chat. Making this community a nice place. Making the channel a nice place for new traders. Oh, Alex, thank you for the kind words. Yeah, GH, I'm just being me, right? Like, I don't know how to be anybody else. I'm not charging you for anything. I'm not selling you a mentorship or anything like that. There's no course here. You know, the course is what you learn here and through the community. Oh, Carlos, cheers. I knew what it was like when I began trading, and it was very, very difficult to weed through the garbage, right? And even then, the good ones are all charging a lot of money, and I just don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. That's not who I am as a person. Like, how are you going to sit there and charge people when you know that they're going to lose a lot of money in the beginning anyway, right? There's not a university that you can go to that's going to teach you how to trade or how to be a good trader. It's just not going to happen. So if you don't know the right people in this world, it's very, very hard. Really, in any line of business, it's all about who you know. But we're trying to create a community where you do know some people, you do know some successful traders, and you have other people around that are there to support you when you're struggling. Because you're going to struggle. It's going to happen. You're going to take losses. And we're trying to be there to help you kind of deal with all that. Yeah, Phil, like we have affiliate codes, and you're more than welcome to use them if you want to support my channel, but they will be in the link in the description, and they're not going to be plastered all over my live stream. We're going to use them on our terms, and if the props don't like that, tough. They expect full transparency out of their traders. They need to be fully transparent with their traders if they expect that out of their traders. Hey, Copter, thank you. Thank you very much. No, people come and stay because of you guys. It's not anything special that I'm doing. I'm an average guy. I'm one of you. All right. Yes. Am I a profitable trader? Yes, I'm a profitable trader. Have I put in a lot of hard work to get to where I'm at? Yes, I have. It's taken a long time to get to where I'm at. Hey, thanks for the membership, Old Tuck. Like I said, link your YouTube account with your Discord profile. And in Level Up, you'll have access to my pre-market trading plans. That's my way of saying thank you. Kevin, do I take any trades during live? Yeah, of course I take trades during live. Kevin, you can go to last night's. There was a live trade on last night's. Chat, help me out here. But yes, I do take trades live. But Kevin, here's the thing about my channel, right? It's not going to be like everybody else's channel. I'm going to trade when I see a trade and when I'm comfortable about a trade. I'm not going to trade based on when I'm live or not. Right? I'm one of those traders that waits for the market to come to me. And if I'm not comfortable, I'm not going to take the trade. That's part of trading. And if there's anything that I can impart on you guys, it would be that lesson right there. Pieter. You know they call you Johnny Sins. Wait, what? What just happened? Did I miss something in the chat? Yeah, cheers, Kevin. Yeah, I didn't mean for it to sound mean or nasty or anything either. I was just explaining why you might not see some trades on the live streams. Grumpy Grandpa, that's a good point right there. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate you, Anon. Cheers, John. Right, like what you see on the internet is more for like entertainment purposes, straight gambling. That's not real trading. That's not how beginner traders should be learning how to trade. It's just not. And I'm sorry that that is the bulk of what you see on YouTube and on the internet. It's just not good trading. And it kind of stinks that it's that way. For those of you that are new, the two guys that I would check out free, I wouldn't pay for anything, but the two guys that I would check out for free are going to be Carmine Rosado and Vincent Desiano. They've got a lot of good free educational content where they have enough there where you can learn the basics and learn what you need to learn in order to develop your own personal unique strategy, right? Know what to look for, what setups you like, learn how to chart, learn the technical analysis side of things, and about order flow and support and resistance, how to properly locate supply and demand areas. Yeah, Carmine was easy to understand. But those are the two guys that you can check out that have a lot of free educational content, where there's enough there where they break it down kind of simple enough for you to understand. Probably not so much with their most recent content, but go back a couple years and you'll kind of see the videos that I learned from. Yeah, Grumpy Grandpa. So the order flow thing, I think the problem that people run into is I think they overcomplicate it. Larry, you miss Brian Watt? Yeah. Yeah. Right, because I think the teachers out there, the videos that you're watching, a lot of these streaming traders try to sound smarter than what they are on these long form pieces of content. And so they're just copycatting each other's videos, but trying to sound smarter than the previous one. Yeah, Phil, like he definitely sells a course. He definitely sells his Discord. Like he's selling a signal service and a live trading room. But he knows what he's talking about. Like I said, he's one of the guys that he's kind of a part of how I develop my strategy, right? As far as like identifying levels and using levels. So as far as the levels are concerned, you can watch a lot of his stuff and he'll guide you in the right direction. Now, are his and my levels going to match up 100%? No, but they're probably pretty close. Like I said, I haven't watched anything in a long time, but they're probably pretty close. Carmine is more of a scalping type trader from what I understand. He's not really targeting those 50 to 100 point moves. He's more supply and demand than he is support and resistance. And he's more supply and demand and order flow combination type trader. You know, looking for those 19 to 20 points. Mainly focused on the ES from what I understand. And you might have to dig a bit through their video library, but The stuff I watched was a few years back. It was like 3-4 years ago from those guys. I haven't watched anything recent. Alex, 19 to 20 points is practically a swing trade. Yeah, I mean, it used to be. It used to be. Let's see, what did we trade today on ES? Let's see, 8 a.m. 6,300, so 60 points here on ES today. Yeah, 63.5 points today on ES. And that was a relatively tame day for the most part. All things considered. All right, guys. We're going to try to hit 1.9K subs tonight. That is the goal for this live stream. I can't thank you all enough for tuning in and asking the questions. The chat's been amazing. Absolutely amazing. I wish I had a setup happening. It's kind of happened here a little bit, but man, that's a scary trade right at 900 too. Good, keep ES on the screen. Yeah, ES isn't ES is kind of hanging out right by its kelp mid. I kind of want ES to reoffer 62.65 again down here, and then see what happens. You got one level here, and then it looks like you got another level right at 60. So somewhere in here, if we can get price somewhere in here, I'd get interested on ES. Oh, nice, Preneur. Yeah, if you're able to scalp out this market. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Old Tuck, you want a short right here? The short is looking like what I'm looking at right now, for sure. We're sitting right on point of control, though, as well. So we just kind of need to be careful. You got opening range, Asia opening range highs. I kind of wanted to see this get tested first, and it didn't quite get there. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock my time. Like, I definitely think we run these wicks. So I think we test this opening range high here at least. And we'll see what happens at this level at 84. So you got another probably 6 points to the downside. 5-6 points to the downside. But we'll just wait until that happens. I mean, the 900 short was good for 10 points if you caught that on this little break and retest here. Grumpy Grandpa, you're targeting all the way down here. I mean, we could get that kind of flush for sure. But interest is still to the top side, even above 23K. Yeah, if you're green on the trade, don't let it go red. You can always hop back in if you still like it. Wow, we still got 200 people in here. Thanks. You guys are troopers. You guys are absolute troopers. The real OGs. Darth Buddha, win moon. Someone, how do you get green on a trade? Wow, all right. This is about the time the stream picks up. We're at 214 people in here right now. Hopefully we can get a trade here. That'd be nice. It's always nice when you can catch a trade on Globex session and not have to worry so much about RTH or have a cushion built up. Don't go red, Pieter says. You paint over the red with green color. Yeah, you just flip the color. Be colorblind, Mustafa says. Oh man, you guys crack me up. It's too funny. Yeah, Amon's a good trader. Amon is a good trader. There's lots of good traders in the chat. Like when Smokey's around, he's a really good trader. In the Discord, there's really good like one of the best ES traders I've ever seen is a member of our Discord. And I've been trading with him for 2 years, and the guy he nails it. Tops at every major swing on the ES. He's a part of it. Hey, thanks for the sub, Hanafi. Appreciate you. Hey, thanks for the sub, Julio. Appreciate you. Troopers or lurkers? Yeah, if you guys are lurking in the background, say hello in the chat. Who is that guy? Can I be a good trader too, Sovereignty says? Of course you can. Of course you can be a good trader. Copter, who is that guy? There's a guy named Chris in our Discord. He hasn't been posting as frequently recently as he normally does. What's up, Chris? How are ya? He hasn't been posting as frequently as he normally does recently, but he's probably the best ES trader I've seen out of everybody. And that includes any influencer you've seen, anybody I've seen. He knows how to pick the tops and bottoms and ride it out. And if we do, I think we will retrace. I think we retrace a portion of it. It only makes sense, right? I mean, resistance has resisted, so to speak. And we're holding below that 900 level. I would expect price to fall somewhere back in here. I wish it would have given us a little more upside back above 900 and kind of wicked above first. That would have been more clear of a sign for me with aggressive buying happening and getting absorbed. But we didn't see that a whole lot. Like, there was a little bit of aggressive buying up into that 900. And now we're just kind of sitting here. I mean, what is this? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes in this little chop area at 890? ES, where do we think ES is going this week? I'm leaning downside on ES as well. I'm thinking we settle back at this like triple test of like 62. I mean, 6,200 is looking pretty nice, isn't it? 6,200. That's where I'd like a pullback on ES too. But I mean, at least 62.27, 62.28, somewhere in there. I mean, tell me if you're seeing the same thing or not. Daniel, no Paul or Paulina tonight. Oh, Julio, cheers. I'm glad you found us. I'm glad you're here. We got a good trading community here. Everybody's really chill. Yeah, Kimi Long, I'm thinking downside too. My first target on NQ, I really like this daily 20 right here, 22,390-ish. It'll probably be 22,400 tomorrow. All of this is really overextended to the top side away from these major moving averages on the daily. I'd like to have a pullback. Hanafi, yeah, I trade every Globex session Sunday through Thursday starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard. But yeah, Larry, ideally I'd like to see 6,200. Let's see. I mean, really, I'd like to see 6180. What is this? 83, 6184. That's what I'd love to see. But I don't know that that's going to happen. Like, we are in a bull market, right? Like, I know, look, guys, I've traded all-time highs at 2 times prior in my trading journey so far. And each time I've been that trader that's tried to short all-time highs. And, man, that is a losing battle. Like, it is just a losing battle. So this time, my shorts are going to be scalps. I'm not going to have any long holds on any short position. And I am going to wait for a break below a major key level and a retest and a definitive hold below. Shorting all-time highs is a losing game. Nobody knows where the top is going to be. So until we get a heavy sell-off and a hold below a key resistance level, I'm still going to be overall long bias. I'm not going to play this game where I just get ran over at all-time highs anymore. I'm not going to do it. I've been that trader before, and it's not fun. It is not fun. But on NQ, I would like a pullback into 22,400 at least. At least. Even better would be the daily 50 here at 21,000, like 500, 21,463. I mean, give us that pullback. You guys do recall, we have all these major gaps that we've left behind on this leg up in the market. Do they need to get filled? No. Obviously, we've left gaps behind. Been there. It's very smelly, Solo Trader says. Yeah, it's not fun, right? Because everybody's expecting the rug pull to come at a certain point, and it just never happens. And then it only happens after you've gotten wrecked. But I would love NQ to come back and test 20K. That would be great. It would be great. Jenna, honestly, I don't, right? Like, here's the thing about news headlines, guys, that I've learned. And if I can impart one bit of knowledge on you, when it comes to trading news, impulse news headlines are good for. Overall, big money has targets in mind already, regardless of what news comes out, right? Like they have quarterly targets every single quarter. They use the futures contracts as a hedging mechanism for their larger size on their normal portfolios. So when news headlines come out and you see bad news come out and the market pumps, that's why, you know. It's not necessarily because of the way it's going to affect the economy overall. It would have to be really catastrophic news in order for it to dictate what the market's going to do. These big players have targets in mind, and they're going to do whatever they need to do to get price to go there within a given period of time. So take your news headlines with a grain of salt, right? It needs to be something pretty catastrophic in order for the market to just tank because of something like a tariff talk. Pinoy Funded Trader. Jenna, same name as my wife. For sure you are pretty. But yeah, Jenna, just take those new headlines with a grain of salt. Like, a lot of what Trump is doing is just threats. It's to get countries to the negotiating table to renegotiate terms. That's why you've seen the delays on these deadlines just get extended. Yeah, Kevin, exactly. News is momentary volatility. Yes, that's not to say there's not still risk, right? But it's an impulse, right? It's an impulse move. It's an overreaction. I mean, guys, if you pull up an ES, let me pull up an ES daily chart and show you something. Let's see here. Let's go to the daily. And let's extend this out. We'll go 10 years. Just let me hide my drawings here because it just looks messy with them on. Okay. Jeez. That messed everything all up, didn't it? Is that it? Nope, that's not it. I don't know what happened here, guys. I got two groups going on. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Oh, there it is. It's hiding. All right, here's the daily. Jeez, can I get this daily to just sit here? All right, here's the ES daily once again. Now we ball. All right, so on the daily, coincidentally, if you guys look overall, every major pullback in the market has always come back to the previous swing high. This is 2020, right before COVID. We had the dip, we had the buy up. Coincidentally, this is 2022 with the sell-off, right? Look at where it came to, right? It held above the previous swing high prior COVID highs. We had this swing high, this prior swing high on the overall market. Coincidentally, tariff talk brought it right back to that level, and what happened? We bought it right back up. So this is going to be the continuing trend, right? Like the market has done this for years and years and years. It's a repeated process, right? Previous major swing highs get pulled back into and get bought up. So the next leg up could be 28,000 on NQ, guys. Like it legitimately could be all the way up at 28,000. It could be 29,000. It could be 30,000. We don't know when it's going to stop as far as this leg up goes. But it was the same thing on NQ. Like NQ came back into that 17,000 level, and I think it went a little bit past it, like 16,500. But if you guys were really paying attention to things like that in the long term, your long-term portfolios, you would have loaded the boat when that thing pulled back into that level. Even with all that fear in the market because of tariffs and Trump and all that stuff. I mean, that's what I did on my long-term portfolio. When it came back, I sunk a lot of what I had in cash into my long-term portfolio when it came back to 17K. Old Tuck, yeah, that's what I'm watching for. I kind of want to see the wick above 900. Like maybe test this wick here at 905. I'd like to see a rejection back below 900. My entry probably won't be until below central pivot at 897 if I do take the short. The long entry for me is not here. The long entry now would be a break above 920 into 940, kind of what I was talking about earlier. Hey, what's up, Mason? How are you? Yeah, Preneur. Yeah, those major pullbacks in the market, guys, buy them up. There's 100 years of evidence to say the market goes up. Oh, Mason, you lost 650 today. I mean, you kept it in check. 650 is not bad. I know it hurts. It doesn't feel good. Solo trader, you're just way too tired. Yeah, Preneur. Nvidia was $92 a few months ago. For sure. What's it trading at currently? I haven't looked at it in a while. Oh, Mason, you're using ICT concepts? It's at like 155. Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous. You remember the stock split, guys? What was the stock split price? Was it like 120? Is that what it was? Like Nvidia was dictating what the NAS was doing for a whole year. Prior to the stock split. That was crazy. Yeah, Kai, I want to say it was like 1200 almost before the stock split. Cuz I remember when they said they were going to do the stock split, it was at like 800 a share, and then everybody started sinking money into it before the 10-to-1. It got all the way up to 1200 a share or something like that. It was crazy. Oh, Mason, I think Trump had a tariff tweet is what happened. So if you got caught when that dropped and you were long, that was trouble. Yeah, the semiconductors, yeah. All those semiconductors. Mason's like, great, love that. Yeah. If you're not trading with X Open these days, it's difficult. Or have a paid news feed. Squanto, same thing happened to you. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. You just never know when it's going to happen. No ICT could save you from that tweet. Alright, so it looks like we got that push. There's still not a lot of aggressive buying. Alright, guys, I'm going to try it just to get a trade in here. I could get ran over, but shorts, I'm not sure of the play. I'm short from 99.50. I'm going to target 870. And I'm going to put my stop at like 15 points. I don't want to see it come up back up towards 920 again. And if it does, then I'll take that stop out. Take the loss. I'll probably go to break even if we get back below 890. Just so I don't take a loss on the trade at that point. But we'll get a trade in. Got buyers really stepping up here now too. In a market that has not been kind to shorts, probably not the best idea to short this market, but quick, Trump tweeting now, Copter says. Nah, buyers are really trying to hold this 900 level at this point. I should probably contemplate killing this. This is a lot of aggressive buying, and they're actually making headway here, too. Mason, technically, yes. This is my... I mean, it's the Top Step account, but technically, yes, it is my money. It's not my personal account, though. You guys can always see what account I'm trading up here in the account info window in the upper left. It'll either say Top Step, My Fund of Futures, Rhythmic. Yeah, Daniel. They definitely... I mean, those aggressive buyers came in as soon as I placed that short position, for sure. For sure. I mean, that's a lot of green there. Feels like yesterday's point of control up here in the mid 930s is probably the target. All right, there's my stop out. $320 loss. It's just a hard market to short. Very hard market to short. But the one thing that I was not going to do would be extend that. Squanto, you're long 907 right now? No. Mason, here's another teaching point, just to give you guys a heads up. I give each level one shot. If I'm wrong, I take the loss and I move on. I'm not going to execute from here again. I'm not going to immediately get into another trade. Like, look, guys, that's the first loss that I've taken on a live stream in a long time. In a long time. And it was 16 points. Hey, thanks for the sub, Juki. Appreciate you. But if you guys ever want to know what hey, thanks for the sub, Next. Appreciate you. If you guys ever want to know what account I'm trading, you can always see up here in this account info window. It'll either say Top Step, My Funded Futures, or Rhythmic. Yeah, Squanto, you've got interest all the way up above 23K. I mean, this is a lot of buying. I definitely, when I entered that position, when this was going on, and man, that turned around on me really quick. Really quick. But hey, I'd rather have the quick stop out than to see a trade go green and come all the way back and go red on me. This is the way that I look at it. Hey, Kevin. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. ERP, just single accounts. Sand Sun Beach. So what the bubbles over here are that you see on the right hand side of my chart. Here, I'll kind of go half and half here so it shows a little bit more. So these are your aggressive buyers and sellers is what these bubbles are, right? Like, so market orders, in other words. The lines that you see here in the black areas on my chart and the blue areas are the passive buyers and sellers. So your limit orders. This is the NQ book over here and how much size is on the DOM for these limit orders. And then you have your imbalance column over here to the right. What's up, Zanuck? How are you? Zanuck, you just missed my L. You just missed my very quick, hey, you're wrong right away, L. Passive X is your other namepreneur? All right. Yeah, this is looking like yesterday's POC is the next stopping point up there at 9:30. Yeah, you're chilling along on NQ, Zanuck. Where are you long from? Yeah, Squanto, like I said, 9:30 is probably going to get traded, right? Like these POCs, these prior POCs. Hey, DJ Runes, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Welcome to the community. The when moon comment was you being literal, like when, because you want it now. I mean, buyers are definitely trying here for sure. Yeah, Preneur, I'm not interested. I gave it my shot. It was the setup that I liked. I'm just not interested in it anymore. I'll take my $320 loss and move on. This is a lot of back and forth in this area for me. A little too much. I'd like something a little more immediate. Drew from Seoul. No, I tried a short from 900. Well, just now. Literally 5 minutes ago. Yo, Jim, Moonpix in Discord. All right. Wow, we got 250 people in here right now. Wow, thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, my name's Wes, full-time futures trader. Been trading for 4 years. If you want to support the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We got a nice community that we're building right here. Also, we do have a free trading Discord. Level up. Link in the description down below the video. Hey, thanks for the sub, White Snow. I appreciate you. What's up, Kev, by the way? Hey, Kwame. Thanks for the sub. Yes, Quanto, let you call Trump real quick. Oh, Darth Buddha for sure. The moves have been like, if you're executing in the right spots, the moves are there to make a lot of money. Like, they're good. What's up, South Cac Dad? How are you? All right, let me check something here. Well, guys, I have just been informed that we are at 1,899 subscribers. The next subscriber will be number 1.9. I mean, we're going to hit 2K this week. Unbelievable. Alex, should you quit this? Guy, like I said, I'm just it's unbelievable. Daniel, it's like 1K, 1.9 now. Unbelievable. It's not just 1K in a month, Daniel. It's like we're talking like 1.3, 1.4 in a month. I was at 600 a month ago. I was like 600 subs a month ago. It's crazy. I can't thank you all enough. You guys are amazing. An amazing group that we've assimilated here. I never thought that my channel would be. I never thought that what is happening to my channel would be happening. Maybe 3 years down the line is what I was thinking, right? KJ, what is a sub? YouTube has been pushing your channel. Must be take advantage of it while it lasts. You know, we're just honestly we're taking it one day at a time. It's yeah, I don't know what the ceiling is for the channel. I don't know what the ceiling is for the channel. All right, here's that 930 area. Yesterday's POC. Honestly, it's got room all the way up to 960 now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guess what? Did you guys see it? Yo, Jim was going to say. Guys, the fam is present. The fam is present. Paul is in the building. Paul is in the building. He is alive and well. Oh man. Hey, thanks for the sub, Donnie. Appreciate you. Grumpy Grandpa, he is right here. 22,911. 500 block. I know, Tony. 911, how fitting. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Hey, old Tuck. Enjoy your evening. Red Ginger, what does that mean? What does Paul mean? So we've dubbed Paul the name Paul for these large block orders that are spoofers, right? During a Globex session, these orders are never going to get filled all the way, right? Like there needs to be a counterparty to every trade. They're never going to fill 500 orders on the buy side here at 911, right? What this is this is somebody that's trying to, uh-oh, did Paul call the fam? Uh-oh. Someone trying to magnetize the market back down, pull the market back down, and what's going to happen if the market does come back down to here, this order is going to get pulled. KJ, no, I didn't take any trades. Some of the chat did. Some of the chat's still long. Oh, Darth, is it happening on the ES Dom too? Big orders coming in down there? Hey, Kev, thank you. Yeah, it's unbelievable, isn't it, Kev? Kev, what subscriber number were you? What, number 3? Number 2? Number 4? I mean, you know? Let's see. What do we got here? We do have a Glizzy print on NQ right now, guys, as well. It is definitely overbought on the harmonics wave pattern. It is pulling back. All right, let's see if we can retrace back to the kelp mid here. That is the idea for this indicator. I mean, if I was in a short position here, I would probably just be targeting expected range, this first expected range here. Aman, the red line right here is the first line of expected range, the sell area on expected range for this indicator. It's called the Glizzy Clipper 5000. This is an indicator that was produced by my friend Banana Bread Trades. He coded this indicator. This is basically his trading strategy wrapped up into an indicator. So this is his sell area, or the top end of expected range for today's session on NQ. This is his buy area for the expected range. So this is the bottom end of his expected range. HB, what platform am I using? I'm on Quant Tower. I use Quant Tower trading platform. Yeah, Pieter. So when price is in between these two red lines, when price is either touching or trading outside of the upper Kelt channel band here, and when the harmonic wave pattern indicator down here, the momentum indicator, is trading above, or is above 70, meaning it's overbought, it'll give you a signal to the sell side. Vice versa for the buy signal. It's a mean reversion play. So what he's looking to do is try to figure out when price is overextended at either the buy or the sell side, and trying to play the reversion back to the mean, which in this case is the 200 period moving average, this blue line. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about this indicator, he's got a full tutorial video on everything that goes into it, an explanation on his channel. His name is Banana Bread Trades. Feel free to check out his YouTube channel, and you'll be able to find this video that maps out everything that's gone into this indicator. I'm not a mean reversion trader, so I have a hard time seeing these things. So this indicator's kind of helped me see it a little bit better. I'm more a trend continuation momentum type trader. Sid, is that an expected range on TradingView as well? No. So the way that he's determined the expected range... Greatest nothing. Yeah, the glizzy popped. The expected range is a calculation that he's come up with. So only he can set these. It's not on TradingView. Very soon, though, this indicator will be available on TradingView. I don't know when. In fact, it's going to be available on multiple trading platforms very soon. Currently, it's only available to the public on Quant Tower. Yeah, MB, every time I go to this chart, I get asked about it. Because we have new people tuning in. A lot of them haven't seen it yet. So I'll stay on this chart and we'll see how this plays out for now. Yeah, greatest nothing. This was designed by Banana Bread Trades. Our guy. Our brother. Copter, you got in a fat short here. Wow, it's almost 11 o'clock again, guys. Wow. These streams are getting later and later and later. Hey, cheers, Alex. Glad you found this community. I'm glad you found me. Like I said, I stream every Globex session starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. Come and hang out. The vibes are always high. It's you guys who are the rock stars here. Later, copter. A hero or a zero copter, huh? You're holding it overnight? Hey, trading from Bali, Ethan? Wow, I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous. Not gonna lie. Good on ya. Wow. Still over 200 people in the live stream. 1.9k subs. Yeah, Pablo, it's crazy. Like, I can't believe what's happening on this channel. Like I said, I like, everything is because of you guys. It's you guys smashing that thumbs up button each and every night. I mean, we almost have 200 likes on this live stream as well. It's you guys subscribing. It's you guys tuning in each night. It's you guys chatting it up in the chat, hitting that reaction, that little heart reaction button over and over and over again. Like, it's unbelievable. I can't thank you enough for all the support. I'm definitely not the greatest streamer. I'm not the greatest trader. You try to scroll my chart, Owen? What'd you try to scroll? What do you want to see? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I said, I'm still... I don't know if I'll ever get used to it, right? You try to scroll the person's chart, greatest nothing, too? Yeah, that's great. I don't know that I'll ever get used to it. It's still just shocking and mind-boggling what's happening. D-Gen Support Center is open, Darth Buddha says. Oh, man. Do you think Epstein had a list? South Cac, no, you guys deserve the likes. I have a good time hanging out with you. So, it's... you guys are the ones who deserve all the credit here. Hey, what's up, Omarito? Appreciate you. Yeah, pop in again soon if you're not too busy. yeah, Premier. That's generally what happens when these little arrows print. Like, it's not to say that price is going to completely retrace. It might pump again and print again. Right? We're still overbought. But generally when this happens, there is a stall out of some kind. Right? It doesn't usually just get blasted through. And honestly, Paul down here probably has a large part to do with it. There we go. There's a little push. Let's see if they want to get up there to that 950, 960 area. Potter, can we activate Paul? Hold my beer. I will check the Shrek algo machine. Oh, man. Too good. Oh, man. Crazy. Wow, guys. Wait, Pruner, are you long right now or are you short? Traders rethinking their YOLOs, he says. Potter, you got okay, so you're short. You guys are all short now. I don't hate it. I think we might get another push up. Heartache, you're up. You are short too. Oh no. Like, look, shorts look okay at this point. He's like, shh. Squanto's like, I'm still long. Max, you're long? Okay. Wow. No way, Kev. Kev, I don't believe you. You're short too? Oh, wait. You're short for... Yeah, you said you were short earlier. Yeah, it is a chat battle. It is a chat battle right now. Just goes to show you that we're like in that chop range, right? Like, got a bunch of long positions, got a bunch of short positions. Oh, that's right, Kev. You're targeting what, 870? Something like that? Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, if you're long from much lower, like around that 900 area or just above that 900 area where I was short from earlier, you're in a good spot. Who's spoofing on Sim, Romeo says. Oh, it's too good. Woodrow, you're waiting on a pullback to 924? Yeah, I wouldn't buy up into that 950 to 960 area. Like, if you're long, you needed to be long from much lower. Yeah, Trav. You got, let's see here. At 911, you've got 501. You've got it. Light low, you're shorting to 924. Then you're flipping long at 924? So you're going to try to play this bounce off these wicks here? That's what I'm guessing. I honestly, what it's looking like to me is it's looking like we make a one more leg push up and then we get the pullback. Right? That's kind of what it's looking like to me. Gonna use the force on the bears. Oh, geez, you guys are a riot, man. I mean, well, where's Kelp Mid at? Kelp Mid's sitting right at 900 right now. The only short you see is a caveman trade abusing that. Oh, man. Yeah, Woodrow, I mean, you look, I've got support sitting all between 900 and 920. The only thing that would have me out of any kind of long position up into this is the fact that the mean reversion play is on the table right now. It generally likes to come back to around the Kelp Mid. Does it have to? It can chop sideways until the 200 period moving average moves up here. It can go completely sideways, but generally you're not going to see much more upside. Do we still have all that size sitting between? Let's see how big this is. So you still got a little bit resting above. No, you probably got 100 orders stacked up through 960. But man, we have just started going sideways here. Squanto, I wouldn't say drop your long. It depends on where you're long from. You said you were long from what? 908, something like that? 907? So around here? I would definitely have a stop at like just below 920. I wouldn't let it go red on me. Yeah, Squanto, that target makes a lot of sense. Right? You saw those orders kind of stacked in, layered in. I don't know if they're take profits or if they're actual sell orders on the DOM. But you got about 100 orders stacked in anywhere from 940 all the way up to 960. All right, guys, we're about to go over 1.8K views again tonight. Man, what's up, Fletch? How are you? You just getting here? Oh, we're chilling. We're chilling. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Fletch. We got a chat battle going on right now, by the way. You got about half the chat that's long. You got about half the chat that's short. Can I do a chat poll? Oh, let's see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I've never done one. All right, let me know if that worked. Nice. All right, first poll ever posted. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're battling. The first poll has been polled. 1.8K view, guys. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. If you're new here, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. Unfortunately, down on this session, about $320. But we got a nice trading community here. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to support my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, we have a free trading Discord called Level Up. Link in the description down below the video. Does anybody know how long these polls go on for, out of curiosity? I don't even know what... Oh, I end it manually. Okay. I see how it is. I see how these things work now. As a bull, you hope there's more bears to fuel the rocket. Oh man, guys, these markets have just died all of a sudden, haven't they? Straight sideways in like a 10-point range. All right, we're closing the poll. Let's see how it ended. So 52% lower. All right, Darth Buddha, you got what you wanted. Majority is saying lower. Fletcher, the thought of entering a longer... Is the thought of entering a short up here a good one, Fletch? You know? It's hard to short this market right now. No recounts for you. Oh, man. Wow. Someone you were gonna long when I went short and you second guessed it and reversed. Oh man, yeah, don't copy my trades, you will get wrecked. I kind of want to see how this glizzy print ends up. I want to see if we get at least the pullback to these lows right here, right? That would be just above Paul hanging out here at 22,911. Kevin, you're adding to your short at 22,980. Are you in a micro, Kev? Hey, thanks for the sub, Nyron. Appreciate you. I kind of want to see what happens at 920 here. Kev, are you trading an eval? Okay. All right. Things are making more sense now in my head. I was thinking, wait, what's going on here? Kev never shorts the market, and he's saying he's trading minis nonetheless now. All right, Naz. Let's get the break back through the 930s. Let's come back to 920 at least. Let's test that area. All right, there we go. There's the push. Bruner's so happy right now. What did that get to? Your stop was at 40, and that got as high as 38.75. Well, looks like the chat was correct. Normally on streams, guys, the chat is wrong. So, good on you. Just goes to prove how good of a community we've built here. yeah, Preneur, it wasn't far off. Like a point away. Yeah, Kev. All right. If you guys know anything about Kevin in the chat there, he likes to do some cooking in the kitchen. He likes to take heat. He likes to take some serious heat. Copter, you're a hero right now? Nice. Oh, Trav, good eye. It means Paul has left the building for a moment. Let's see if he's relocated. It appears not so. Trav, those orders, like when you see blocks like that during Globex, they really have no intention of being filled. That's why we call them Paul or Paulina, or we just name them. They're spoofers. Oh, nice, Preneur. GG's. GG's. GG's in the chat, guys. Yeah, South Cac Dad, I'm thinking it's looking very break and retesty. I don't know. We've just seen a lot of upside, right? Like this is a big move up. Hey, what's up, Obaid? How are you? Preneur, that had to be news driven. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, DJ, it was a good close for the Bears, but I mean, look at what happened here. You know, this was a better move down, right? And it just immediately got bought back up. In fact, I was thinking that we were going to get a little sell here, and that's why I took the loss that I did. It was looking like a short. You had a break, a retest, rejection, and then it just immediately got bought up. AI is altering your comments, Preneur. No, DoorDash didn't arrive, Barbell. DoorDash didn't arrive. I just had to shut the window real quick. It started to rain. Vic, do I trade this market time every day? So I don't always go this late. It all depends on what we're giving and what the vibes are in the chat. Like lately, we've had 200 plus people hanging out every single night, but I stream every Globex session starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern until whenever. I mean, obviously, I can't go all night. I do have to be up in the morning and actually trade regular trading hours. But yeah. But yeah, feel free to join us. Appreciate you being here. All right, Preneur. GG's on the trading tonight. Yeah, the barbell. We got a good community here. We've got a good community. Good traders in the chat. Good vibes. Good banter. The reason why this stream is amazing is because of you guys. You guys make this place what it is. For those of you who are new here, obviously, the free trading Discord. It's called Level Up. Link in the description down below the video. Feel free to join. We're hanging out in there all during the trading session, all day long. Lots of traders in the voice chat, too, discussing trade ideas. It's a good place to hang out. Trading can be lonely. We know that. We understand that. Good place to learn if you're new as well. Everybody's pretty much willing to help where they can if they know the answers to your questions. So yeah, feel free to join. We're not selling you anything. There's no mentorships, no courses here. Free education. Yeah, guys, I'm glad you found us. I'm glad you found us. I'm glad YouTube, for whatever reason, has been pushing my channel like crazy. I don't fully understand. I'm very new to streaming and social media and all that. As is, we don't know what we're doing. Everything's trial and error. I'm definitely not a professional streamer. I can tell you that. Vivek, no, currently I don't stream New York session. When the demand is there for me to move to a New York session schedule, I probably will do it, but it'll probably be like the afternoon, New York time. So like Eastern Standard, probably like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon would be when I would try it out. The mornings, like I've tried the opening, the New York Open, and it's like you're battling guys that have 200, 300,000 subscribers, and you're just not getting any kind of views or attention or anything. There's no channel growth. And it was affecting my trading too at the time. Not so much anymore. I don't really feel the pressure to be in a trade anymore when I'm streaming. But at that time, you definitely do. But now that the chat's more engaged in everything and there's stuff to detract me while the market's not doing a whole lot of anything, it's not as bad. Anyone use coin flip strategy? Someone what? You tried it and it's better than your normal strategy of waiting for levels? The coin flip strategy, he says. Fletcher, YouTube is hard. No, like trading and streaming is hard. Trading's hard enough, and then you add all that noise with streaming as well. It becomes exponentially more difficult. I definitely underestimated how hard it was going to be. Completely underestimated it. Like trying to tune out the noise. Squanto, you prefer to ask your dog? I mean, who's the trader that has a chicken trade for him? Oh, Heartache, nice. Yeah, people are saying that I'm popping up at the top of their recommended these days. So we must be doing something right. I don't know what that is, but we must be doing something right. Yeah, I heard that too. Someone used the chicken. You love that chicken, Yo Jim says. Yo Jim, who is it that uses the chicken? Oh, Hardik, that's amazing. So if you were, so you YouTube searched futures live trading, and I was the first that popped up. That's amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Khaled, I don't know what I'm doing. Right? I'm not doing. We're not doing anything different than what we've been doing the whole time. Wow. I mean, we must be doing something right. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm the only real person that's on. Siddhartha, long looks like the play here right now currently. Up into 23,050 if you're asking me. Yeah, Hardy, like I said, I don't know what the ceiling is for the channel, right? Like I don't know if it slows down. I would assume Globex, like just streaming, eventually we'll have to make some sort of pivot, I would assume. Like it's not just going to be, hey, you know, there's a limited market share, I guess you want to call it, as far as who's up at this time and what's going on. So eventually we'll hit a ceiling. I don't know what that ceiling is. 2K will be tomorrow, Fletch. Oh, KJ, thank you for the kind words, guys. I mean, it means the world to me, right? The fact that you guys can relate to me, that we vibe together, it means a lot, right? Trading's extremely lonely. Hey, thanks for the sub, Fernando. I appreciate you. I'm just being me. Hey, thanks for the sub, Adams. I appreciate you. Thanks for the sub, ball buddy. All of a sudden, we're talking about this, and that little thing goes off. The alert box goes off. Yeah, Grumpy Grandpa. Like, look, I'm trying to show good trading, right? Like, yes, I'm down tonight. I took a trade. I was immediately wrong. But I'm not immediately in another trade, right? Yeah, Ryan, exactly. Exactly. There is a lot of noise during the day. Tommy, thanks. Thank you guys for the compliments. I mean, you guys flatter me. You flatter me. I don't know that I deserve. I don't know that I deserve what's happening right now in my life. You know, I don't know that I deserve all that. I'm grateful for it. Extremely grateful for it. What I do is really simple. How people know me is because of my pre-market trading plans. Like, guys, this all started because I found trades by Matt. I went into Good Gains and I started posting my thoughts and my analysis for what I thought was going to happen. And it happened to be pretty accurate a lot. And so people started paying attention. And that's kind of how the ball got rolling. And then there was a demand to see me trade live. And all that. Yeah, Daniel, that's a stereotypical break and retest right there that you just saw. So 920 would be your entry long. You know, you had the break, you had the retest for the long. But yeah, you're starting to see it. You're starting to see it, Daniel. Lilo. Yeah, Lilo, you did call it out. But yeah, I developed a relationship over there with the people in Good Gains. That's how everybody knew who I was. You'll even notice people that are tuning in now, that are just now finding me because I didn't go in there and promote or do any or say, hey, I'm live streaming, right? It was just kind of you. If you found me, you found me. So there's some of those people that have been in that Discord for a long time are just now finding me. Like earlier, Greatest Nothing was here, and he just found me the other day. And he even asked, he goes, hey, are you by chance Wesley from Good Gains, or did you post trading plans in Good Gains a couple years ago? I'm like, yes, yep, yours truly. Wes, you got any advice when I trade in my funded account with Take Profit Trader on the intraday drawdown until you reach? Ryan, I would start with like a 3 micro approach is how I would handle the intraday. You take one off on initial move in the green. You take a second off before the next little dip, and you allow the third to run until you have at least 1,000 buffer on your account, and then you can kind of go to 5 micros or 6 micros. I wouldn't trade a mini until you're past the buffer though, and you've gotten a payout. Oh, Darth Buddha, I agree. It is designed to make traders fail, right? The intraday trailing is the worst, most ridiculous rule ever. The fact that you can blow up an account positive is the most absurd thing I have ever heard of. Well, they use the disguise. It's in the trader's best interest. We're trying to force you to lock in profits. Yeah, but you're not allowing us to allow good trades to run either, right? Like a good trade is going to have pullbacks in it, right? Like how many times level to level here do you get dips, you know? Like this morning, for instance. You know, in my trade plan, I said my long was from 920 on holds above 900. My initial target was 970, right? So you're looking at 930. This 5-minute candle here, you could have gotten trailed out of your trade a lot. You could have blown up on this 5-minute candle, and yet the trade was still right. Like you hit full target, 50 points, but yet because of the back and forth, you couldn't hang in there. And it never really was invalidated because it never broke below 900. Kind of same thing here. You know? You got the action here. You could have taken this 920 long that I called out numerous times today. Right? Yeah, Darth, I could get on board with intraday realized profit, right? The intraday trailing just is not, that's not real trading. Let's face it. In a personal account, you are not dealing with an intraday trailing drawdown rule. You're just not, you're not. Your trailing drawdown is account liquidation. Margin call, so to speak. What's funny, you can put it on your Tradeovate account. Yeah, greatest nothing. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. It's a ridiculous rule, guys. Like, look, the prop firm industry is slimy. A lot of it's scam. Like, They do not have the trader's best interest in mind. Even though they're going to say that, they do not. Oil off the 200 EMA hits almost every day. Oh, wait, okay. You asked this question to another trader the other day. Does getting numb to taking losses in the charts get you numb in your life outside the charts as well? It can. It definitely can. Like, I find myself desensitized to a lot of things. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So yes, it definitely can. You know, you don't experience extreme highs or extreme lows. So it can be, I suppose. I mean, there's definitely times when I'm out in life with friends or whatever, you know, and they're experiencing these extreme emotions that I just don't experience. That sometimes I wish I could experience. But on the flip side, you're never going to blow a gasket. You're never going to go just crazy out in public. But I don't think that strictly applies to just the trading world either, though. That's just, you know, a personality thing. Like, there are traders out there who blow their gaskets, like, that are highly emotional with their trading. Are they generally successful? No. Yeah, Darth, exactly. Kevin, yeah, Andrew. Andrew gets there for sure. Wix over there, stop talking about me. Oh, man, you guys are a riot. You guys crack me up. Oh, man. All right. Wow, guys. 1,920 subscribers. Unbelievable. Another, what is that? Another 80 subscriber stream tonight? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. To all those who are new here and lurking in the background, feel free to say hello in the chat. I can't thank you enough for tuning in and supporting this channel and being a part of this community. Man, it means the world to me. There's been so much hard work that has gone on into this thing, and the it's unbelievable, man. I can't even put it into words. Can't even put it into words. I can't thank you enough. Like, you guys keep this up, you're gonna change my life, man. Like, do you understand that? You're going to change my life. Unbelievable. Hey, next, thank you. I can't thank you all enough. Lightlow, you definitely want to blow it in the combine rather than in the funded. If you're gonna fail in the combine. Getting funded, you want to take it slow, right? Once you are funded, take it extremely slow. Remember you when I'm getting sued by MP? No, I'll never get sued by it. I don't do anything to get sued. Yeah, Tommy, it's been a grind, guys. I didn't know how to edit. I had to learn how to edit on the fly. I knew nothing about streaming, right? I knew nothing about lighting or microphones or setup or any of this, or OBS. We had to learn everything on the fly. And so it's really, really gratifying to see what's happening. And I never, I maybe thought 3 years down the line we might be to the point that we're at right now. Maybe, you know, not that it would ever take off the way that it has, but we might be to the subscriber count that we were at maybe 3-4 years down the line. I mean, go look at some of the trading channels that are out there that have been around 5-6 years. You know, that don't even have the amount of subscribers that we have. I feel very, very blessed and very fortunate, and it's all because of you guys. Like I said, it's your engagement, it's your thumbs up, it's your subs, it's you turning up every night. I feed off your guys' energy. You produce the vibes, and you guys are the rock stars here. And like I said, I can't thank you enough. I'm gonna continue to show up. I'm gonna continue to work hard, and I'm gonna continue to try to give it back to you guys because you're the ones who deserve it. And with that being said, I'm probably going to wrap it up tonight, guys. It's 11:30 my time. I got to start going to bed a little bit earlier. You guys have been keeping me up late at night, and I got to start getting a little more sleep than what I've been getting. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the love and support and the kind words. Thank you for showing up every night. What's up, Impulse? Welcome. I'm getting ready to tune out. I'll be back tomorrow evening at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard for another Globex session. I hope to see you all there. Once again, thank you so much. Vibes were high once again. GG's on all the great trading, guys. Stay smart, be patient, and we will see you all tomorrow evening. Take care. Peace.